Hello friends, is Botany next episode. In this episode, we'll be discussing Biodiversity and Conservation, chapter number 13, third part. And one more part is needed as the last part from NCERT. So I will share the screen so it will be convenient for you. I think the screen came, so we can proceed. So chapter 13, Biodiversity and Conservation. What all topics we'll be doing in this episode? There will be a small introduction, then loss of biodiversity, then causes of biodiversity, and after that, 5 theory question, 5 NEET model question with a key. Meanwhile, NEET question, next chapter will be molecular base of inheritance by QT. If you subscribe the channel Ace Botany, you'll be getting this notification because it will be frequently coming. Weekly at least 3 will be there. Okay, we can proceed. So introduction, we can enter. See, NCERT given a famous statement. While it is doubtful if any new species are being added through speciation. Speciation means formation of a species. So while it is doubtful if any new species are being added through speciation into earth pressure of species, there is no doubt about their continuing losses. So famous line from NCERT, page number 221. So that gives us a clue what will be the topic in this episode. So next item will be loss of biodiversity. See, biological wealth in our planet has been declining rapidly. Most probably due to the activity of humans. Humans are the main cause. Complete extinction of a species will result in complete loss of genetic information present because the organism itself is not there. Then how we can get the information? So that again introduces what is importance of loss of biodiversity. Now we have to, I think first page is clear to all of you. We can proceed to second page. So next page, we are starting with the term extinctions. So original meaning of the term extinctions, that is disappearance, maybe forever. And different types of extinctions are there. Different types of extinctions are there. One is natural, one is anthropogenic, one is co-extinction, one is mass extinction. So natural extinction, there we can start. So that itself indicates nature themselves or itself causes extinction due to various reasons. That is regarding natural extinction. Nature itself causes extinction. Different reasons will be there. Next is anthropogenic extinction. So what is meant by anthropogenic? Previously, we studied a term anthropology deals with the study of human beings. So anthropogenic extinction automatically means humans are playing major part for extinction. There is co-extinction. Co means together. Co-factor, coenzyme, all you are familiar. So here, related organisms, two organisms or two species will be related. That may be due to various reasons, including completion of life cycle. If any of this organism, it is lost or extinct, causes extinction of other also. So related organism, close association, even their life cycle. If any one of it extinct, other will be also get extinct. Now, next is mass extinction, total extinction of almost all organisms, big one. So total extinction results in loss of total genetic information present in it. I think second page is clear. Now we can proceed to third page. Natural extinction is a very interesting topic. Theoretical only, but interesting to study. Now, natural extinction, usually connected with the environment. Survival of the fittest are able to persist. That is the basis of natural selection, everything. So survival of the fittest. Normally, natural extinctions are slow, connected with the loss of species in the past. It may be an ongoing process, a continuous process. Next extinction is mass extinction. In mass extinction, there will be huge loss of species, preferably due to severe natural calamities, maybe even disease or something else, worldwide pandemic, which will be normally sudden, and it can even lead to catastrophism. And you'll be remembering theory of catastrophism proposed by George Cuvier. Scientists say already 5 mass extinction episodes are over, from where since origin and diversification of life, mass extinction. Next comes anthropogenic extinctions. Here, the term itself indicates main culprit is human being. And we are boasting that we are self-conscious, not only conscious, self-conscious. But remember, we are making most of the destruction to nature. I think this page is clear. Now we can proceed to next page. Some reasons include, that is, contribution of human beings why this extinction can be caused. Severe pollution will be there. Habitat loss will be there. Habitat destruction, overexploitation, hunting, all this can cause heavy loss of biodiversity made by human beings. Some data connected with the human activities and extinctions. That is NCERT page number 221. 221, 222. It is given. Now, when we continue it, some cases where that extinction took place. Colonization of tropical Pacific islands by humans is said to have led to the extinction of more than 2,000 species of native birds. 2,000 number is important. IUCN Red List 2004 documents, according to it, extinction of 784 species, including 338 vertebrates, 359 invertebrates, 87 plants in last 500 years. And some examples are given here. That is NCERT only with the photograph. Dodo from Mauritius, quagga from Africa, thylacine from Australia, stellar sika from Russia. Massa following. Now, beyond this, we can find 3 subspecies of Bali, Javan, Caspian of tigers that are also lost. I think this page is clear. We can proceed to next one. The last 20 years alone have witnessed the disappearance of 27 species. The data is a little bit difficult to remember, but they can ask it because they know it will be difficult for you. Extinction across taxa are not random. Some groups like amphibians, since they are very delicate, appear to be more vulnerable to extinction. Still, more than 15,500 species worldwide are facing the threat of extinction. Threat of extinction, again, a data given in NCERT book that is like this way. 12% of all bird species, 23% of all mammal species, 32% of all amphibian species, and 31% of all gymnosperm species. 12, 23, 32, 31, bird, mammal, amphibian, gymnosperm. You can make a mnemonic because it's a mass of following type positive. And this is all given in NCERT page number 221, 222, March 24 reprinted edition. Now, 5 mass extinctions are already over. So automatically question, is there any 6th extinction will come? No doubt it will come. It is nature's rule. So it will take place gradually. But current species extinction rates are estimated to be, there lies the fact. So current rate of species extinction is 100 to 1,000 times faster than the rate of natural extinction. So it is so fast. It is due to the activities of human beings. Now, next is ecologists want that if present trend continue, nearly, again a data, half of all species on Earth might be wiped out within next 100 years. So it is not far away. Now, factors of or effects of loss of biodiversity. What are the effects? Basically 3 effects that include everything. Decline in plant protection, lower resistance to environmental perturbations such as drought, etc. Increase the variability in certain ecosystem processes such as plant productivity, water use, and pest and disease cycles. So all will be affected. Efficiency will be gone. Now, what are the causes of biodiversity loss? See, accelerated rate of species extinction that the world is facing now is mainly due to the action of human being. And there'll be 4 major events or items are present. And they are therefore refers to be evil corporate. Evil quartet. They include 1, habitat loss and fragmentation, overexploitation, alien species invasion, and co-extinction. I think page is clear. We can proceed to next. Little bit theory-based and data-based area, but exam, they can ask it. First is habitat loss and fragmentation. This is one of the most important cause driving animals and plants to extinction. The most important one is habitat loss and fragmentation. There is no place to live. The most dramatic example of habitat loss comes from tropical rainforest, lungs of our planet. Once it was covering more than 14% of Earth land surface. That is important data. This rainforest now only cover not more than 6%. That means 8% gone. Destruction of forests are so fast, even within hours, 1,000 more hectares of rainforest will be lost. That much quick, the destruction by human beings. Amazonian rainforest, which is often called lungs of our planet, harboring probably millions of species, is being cut and cleared for cultivating a crop called soya bean, glycine max, Papillonaceae member, or for conversion to grassland. Again, purpose is to raise beef cattle. So when large habitats are broken up into small fragments due to various reasons, mammals and birds requiring large territories and certain animals with migratory habitats are badly affected, leading to population decline. So that is most affecting mammals and birds as well as certain animals with migratory habitats. So they will be affected. This type of question can be put, and population will decline. NCERT page number 222, March 24, repeat edition. Now, next reason is overexploitation. See, all organisms need materials from nature. Humans also depends on nature. But humans will show, there is a peculiar character for humans, when need turns into greed behavior. It results in overexploitation of nature and natural resources in last 500 years. That's important. Many species got extinct due to overexploitation of humans. Some examples for it include, one is Teller's sea cow, second is passenger pigeon. Today, it became a threat to almost all organisms. Humans became a threat to almost all organisms due to overexploitation by humans. Third is alien species invasion. Alien means from outside. So when unexpectedly or intentionally new organism or organisms is or are introduced to an area, some of it become invasive. Invasive means spread and pose threat to local organism. I think it is clear. We can proceed next page. This can cause ecological imbalances. Biodiversity may be affected. Example is one, Nile perch. Nile perch is a large predator fish. Photograph I given maximum. Introduced to Lake Victoria in East Africa. That will be changed to West Africa, etc. East Africa is the right place. Eventually lead to the extinction of an ecologically unique assemblage of more than 200 species of sigilled fishes. 200 species in the lake that were endemic. So the sigilled fishes were endemic to that system for a long time. But when Nile perch has been introduced, it became a threat, and almost more than 200 species in that lake were destroyed, complete extinct. Next is carrot grass. Scientifically, it is Parthenium mysterophorus family, Compositor Astraceus and family, came to India. Belief is it came from Mexico. Plant is also called Congress grass, preferably as a contaminant in imported wheat from Mexico around 1950s. Next plant is Lantana camara, Verbenaceae family, native of tropical America. A shrub came unexpectedly to India. Presently, it became a weed. Now we can proceed to next most dangerous weed. Fourth one, water hyacinth, Icornia crassipus family, Pontederiaceae. This plant has got highly efficient system for spreading and pollination. It's really a troublesome weed, specifically lake system. Now, fifth is illegal. The reason illegal introduction of African catfish, Clarius garipinus, for aquaculture purposes is posing a threat to local or indigenous catfish in our rivers. These are all clear-cut examples. Now, fourth item is co-extinction. Co means together. I explain here more detailed manner. This may be due to certain strict or obligate relationship between two groups. As a result, for survival, both organisms should work in a synchronized manner. Some examples, pollination between some organisms. So pollinators are specific between plant and that organism. Pollinators, specific. Dodo and Calvario tree or dodo tree. So these are specific. If any one is or species they get extinct, other will be also forced to get extinct. That is called co-extinction. After that, 5 theory question, 5 NEET model question with the key. So one more episode we need to finish this chapter. Now we can come back to a small revision, what all topics we study. So chapter 13, biodiversity and conservation. Third part, introduction, loss of biodiversity, cause of biodiversity, and question. First, we introduced it with the famous NCERT statement. There is no doubt about their continuing loss. Page number 221. Then loss of biodiversity. means what will be the effect. So complete loss of genetic information present in it. Then came to the term extinction. What is the meaning? Disappearance, maybe forever. Different types of extinction, natural, anthropogenic, co-extinction, and mass extinction. Natural extinction, nature itself causes extinction. Many different reasons. Anthropogenic extinction, human beings. Co-extinction, related organism, any one of it get extinct, other also will be forced to extinct. Mass extinction, total extinction of almost all organisms. So total extinction results in total genetic information present in it will be lost. Now comes natural extinction. So certain condition, nature will cause extinction. And some species may be able to survive as the rule survival of the fittest. Now mass extinction, total loss of the majority organism. Again, maybe to different reason. A term you'll be remembering, catastrophism by George Cuvier. Again, genes and items will be lost. 5 mass episodes or mass extinction episodes has been over. Now comes anthropogenic extinction by human beings, purposefully doing for its own benefit. Next, a data, colonization of tropical Pacific islands. So extinction of 200 species of native birds. IUCN Red List extinction of 784 species. Big data, 338 vertebrates. Rift and invertebrates, 87 plants in the last 500 years. Example for recent extinction include dodo from Mauritius, quagga from Africa, thylacine from Australia, and stellate sika from Russia, as the following. Similarly, 3 subspecies of tiger, Bali, Javan, and Caspian. All database, but exam point of view important. Environment issue, it is not in your syllabus. So this become more important. Last 20 years alone witnessed disappearance of 27 species. Then, mainly amphibians will be most delicate organism vulnerable to extinction. Still more than 15,500 species worldwide facing threat. Then, again a data, 12% of all bird species, 23% of all mammal species, 32% of all amphibian species, 31% of all gymnosperm species. 5 mass extinctions over, 6th we must anticipate it will come, no doubt. Gradually it can come. But comparing with the other factors here, 6th one will be having 100 to 1,000 times faster than the rate of natural extinction. It is due to mainly activities by humans. That rate they are asking. Then ecologists warn that if present trend continues, nearly half of all species on Earth might be wiped out within next 100 years. Now, effect of loss of biodiversity. Decline plant production, lower resistance for environment or against environmental fluctuations, increase variability, certain ecosystem process, and that will be causing decline in productivity. All effect will be there. Then causes of biodiversity loss. 4 major threats will be there: evil quartet, habitat loss, fragmentation, overexploitation, alien species invasion, and co-extinction, of which most dangerous one is habitat loss and fragmentation. Typical example is comparing with the tropical rainforest. Previously, 14% of Earth land surface with the forest, now reduced to 6%. Then, lungs of our planet, Amazon rainforest. Again, a huge destruction is going on. Mainly 2 reasons. One, soybean cultivation. Second, that is for converting into grassland for raising beef cattle. Now, when large areas get destroyed, mammals and birds will be suffering. Similarly, migratory animals with a migratory habitat. So, mammals and birds. Now, population will decline. That all regarding first item, habitat loss and fragmentation. Then overexploitation. When need become greed, only human beings having this property. And typical example is stellate sika and passenger pigeon. Then alien species invasion. That is again causing a severe threat. Balance, biodiversity loss. One is Nile perch. Nile perch in Lake Victoria, East Africa. Then local, more than 200 species of cichlid will be wiped out. Then carrot grass, Parthenia mysterophorus, family Astraceae. That is believing that it came from Mexico, preferably as a contaminant in imported wheat around 1950s. Then Lantana camara, another weedy plant, came from tropical America. Then water hyacinth, most noxious weed. That is water hyacinth, Iconoclassipus, family Pontididaceae. Then recent illegal introduction of African catfish, Clarius garipinus. Local catfishes will be affected. Now co-extinction, one species is got extinct. Without doubt, other closely related organism or species will be also affected. It may be plant and animal, pollinator and plant. That way it will be affected. Co-extinction, Dodo and Calvario. Then after that, 5 theory question, 5 NEET model question with the key. If you like this episode, subscribe all, like it, share it, comment on it. For time being, we can wind up. So take care. Bye. Thank you.